Hello everybody. So happy to be here tonight. I am going to try using the microphone I started with last time because I think I like the sound better. If you guys have a preference one way or the other, let me know. I would love to hear. So tonight we will be working with the Sacral Chakra, and I will talk more about that during the role play. I think this is going to be a really powerful meditation tonight, so I'm going to jump into the role play pretty quickly. If you guys are here, please do sign in, say hello. I'd love to be able to say hi, and I would love to be able to do an energy healing for someone at the end of the video, or some readings for people as well. If you would like to make this a more powerful experience for you, you can always follow the ritual along during the role play. So the things that you would need are a candle of some sort, something to clear the energy. So if you smudge, if you burn herbs, or a spray, I think any kind of perfume spray is okay. We're not shamans and priestesses here, so I like it for the smell as well. So I would recommend a lotion or an oil. So you can do some self-massage while I'm giving a massage through the video. And since this is going to be a pretty powerful visualization, I also recommend something to eat or drink at the end to help ground you. So I have my favorite Dove chocolates, dark Dove chocolates, my absolute favorite. So with that, I'm going to jump right into the role play. And hi guys, it's so nice to see you guys saying hello. Please do comment. I'd love to know you're here. And it's nice to see kind of some of my regulars popping up. So one thing I would say is, if you are planning on attending the Destiny workshop, I'm really glad I decided to do these chakra workshops first, because I think the Destiny workshop will be much more effective for you if you have done these chakra balancing workshops, because you're going to have cleared out a lot of the baggage and the junk before you get into the Destiny workshop. So I think this is a really, really good place to start. I'm already getting really excited about that one. So I am kind of glancing over at the comments, and hi guys, but I am going to jump right into the role play because I think it may be a long one today. So I'm going to center myself and then get started, okay? Hi! Oh, it's so good to see you. How are you doing? Yeah? Good. Are you ready for your sacral chakra work today? Can we talk a little bit about last week first? How did you feel with the root chakra clearing? Okay. So you had a little bit of trouble visualizing? Alright, I'm going to try to relax you a little bit more today then, and see if that helps with the visualization. It usually helps me if I'm very relaxed. Yeah, so we'll try something a little different today, okay? Anything else? Alright. Okay. Well, we're going to go to a very similar place today. So it may get easier for these for all of these chakra meditations. We tend to start at around the same place and then move out. So the fact that you're starting in the same location, I think, makes it a little bit easier to visualize every time. And again, don't question what you see or feel. You may just get feelings, or you may just get colors, or you may just get words in your head. You may not get a visual meditation. Okay? So the other thing I wanted to say is no matter what your feelings are about these meditations, whether you think you really go to these places, whether these are really spirit guides or not, the more you can visualize and the more you can see and really feel being there, your brain doesn't really know the difference. Your brain takes a visualization the same as a real experience, as long as the visualization is pretty vivid and meaningful to you. The only reason we don't take dreams as real is we tend to dismiss them. Our intellect tends to dismiss them, and then we tend to forget them. So as long as you take these visualizations seriously and you remember them, and it's one good reason to journal afterwards so you don't forget, it's like a real experience to your brain. So all of the learning, all of the growth that you've had in these visualizations to your brain is very, very real. Yes. And like I said, if you feel like you're just telling yourself a story in these visualizations, that's fine, because this may be a way for you to tap into parts of your brain that you can't normally access. Okay, so having said that, we're going to get started. I just want to talk a little bit about the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is about an inch below your navel. It controls issues of fertility and sexuality, and it also controls issues of productivity, creativity, and emotions. So when we are blocked in this area, we can be over emotional. We can attract the wrong sorts of relationships, and we can feel very lazy and lethargic and unmotivated. So it's very good for us to be doing this today. This will help you move forward towards your goals as well. So having said that, I'm going to light our candle. Here we have our candle. And I'm going to clear the space a little bit with some bergamot spray. One more, just above you. Take a deep breath. It smells so good. Okay. And I want to start off by circling our energy. I'm going to do this a little different today. So I'm going to circle our energy by giving you a bit of a hand massage. Okay? So let me have your left hand. And I'm just going to start off by massaging the tops of your hand, in between the bones, pulling on the fingers, kneading the palm of your hand with not only my thumbs but also my knuckles. And then just pulling across the palm. And then working a little bit around the wrist. And taking that energy, let me have your other hand, and doing the same. And I'm passing that energy from one hand through me to the other. Pulling on the fingers. Does that feel good? And this should work to relax you quite a bit, okay? So that by the time we're ready for the visualization, you fall easily into it, okay? And then circling on the palm and pulling across the palm. Feeling nice and relaxed. Okay, let me take both hands. Let's just circle the energy. Wonderful. Now I'm going to give you a bit of a shoulder massage to each of the four corners. So we'll start with the east, we'll move to the south, move to the west, and then to the north, okay? Okay, I'm just starting on this shoulder. Just massaging your shoulder just a little bit, just to relax you. And across the chest. And your other shoulder. And then right in the back. Just relaxing all of those muscles in your shoulder and up your neck. And just spreading down. That feel okay? Good. Alright. And I want you to take 3 deep breaths with me. One more. Now I want you to get comfortable and close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And you and I again are going to walk through the forest. You can take my hand. We'll walk through the forest, along the path. Hear the sounds around you, hear the birds. See the sun filtering through the trees. Hear the crunch of the leaves under our feet. And as we walk, you see a small clearing. And there's a bench in that clearing next to a large tree. You and I will go sit on that bench. This tree is the size of a house. It's huge and clearly holds a lot of significance and power. And now, as we sit on this bench, we start to hear the sounds of another walking through the forest. This is a spirit guide that's coming to take you to the home of your sacral chakra. It may be the same guide that took you to the root chakra, or it may be someone different who governs the sacral chakra issues that you will be facing. And your guide comes and sits next to you on the bench. If you would like, you can ask your guide a question. Often a good question is, do you love me? Your guides all love you unconditionally. You can ask their name if you would like. This may be a human, an animal, a light. Guides come in many different forms. Don't question the form. It is just what they're taking on to guide you. It may seem cliche. That's okay. And now your guide will take you through a large hole at the trunk of the tree. There's a staircase that leads down. It's the same hole we went down for the root chakra, but we're just going to go down one short flight of stairs. And underneath this large tree is a large earthen room. This room has a slight orange glow from the sun filtering down through the roots of the tree. And in this room, you know you're in the home of your sacral chakra. You may want to light a candle in the middle of the room if it's not bright enough. And I want you to walk around the room. Feel the dirt floor. You may have on shoes or you may have bare feet. There may be items scattered around the room. That may be issues that need to be resolved in your sacral chakra. There may be paintings on the wall. There may be areas that give you strong feelings as you walk through them. Don't pass judgment, just walk around the room and see what you find. If you do find items and you feel comfortable, feel free to pick them up. And once you have circled throughout the room, I want you to sit down in the middle of the room with your guide. You can ask your guide any questions about what you have seen or felt or heard. If you are ready to let go of some of the issues that you have found, you can feel free to hand the item or the feeling or the thought to your guide. Your guide is willing to carry it for you. You can thank the item, as it may have been useful when this issue arose. See what your guide does with the item. Your guide may put it in their pocket. They may make it disappear. They may bury it in the earth, returning the energy to the earth. Take a deep breath. Feel the releasing of some of that energy. Are there old hurts? Are there people you need to forgive or people who need to forgive you? You may not be able to do all the work today, but identifying the issues are a key part of the work. Relax into the feeling of tranquility that releasing some of these burdens can give you. And when you are ready, allow your guide to lead you out through the staircase and back up to the bench. I am sitting there. And you can take this time to ask any other questions of your guide about the experience you just had. And I would like to ask you a few questions. What are the issues that are keeping you from meeting your goals? and moving forward. How are those feelings, emotions, issues holding you back? What is the next step you can take to releasing these burdens? And now I would like to ask your guide to tell you what resources you have that they may be able to give you to help you to move forward and release any burdens in your sacral chakra. Thank your guide. Ask if they have a gift for you. It may be an item. It may be something written on your skin. It may be a word, a color, a thought. Thank them for whatever they give you. If nothing is given, pay attention during the week to see if something appears in your life. When you are ready, release your guide. And you and I begin to walk back through the forest. And as we walk, begin to feel your body where it is in this world. And you may wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you feel ready, open your eyes. How are you doing? It is powerful. Did you learn some new things? Good. Good. Alright, and I'm going to ground you a bit. And one of the ways I like to do that is, again, through massage. Bring you back into your body. And I will just start with your shoulders. Those muscles are feeling much more relaxed. I think you let go quite a few burdens. And your shoulder. And your chest. And let me circle the energy back through a little massage with your hand. And your other hand. And just take my hands. And so it is. And I'd like to also give you a chocolate so you can release back into the world. And I will have one too. Good. And we'll discuss this more next week, okay? Are you feeling all right? make sure to eat all of that chocolate before you go. I want you fully here, okay? Alright. I'll see you next week. Take care, okay? Bye. And that is the end of the role play. So glad to see so many of you trickling in. You are never late. So let me say hi to everyone. So good to see you. And I hope you guys liked that. I highly recommend also doing, if that was useful to you, doing that meditation again throughout the week. I am also starting this Thursday releasing just the role play audio on my meditation ASMR channel. So if you really just want to close your eyes, listen to the role play, and redo the visualization, those will be available every Thursday. The root chakra will come out this coming Thursday on that channel. And so good to see you guys. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else administrative I want to talk about, but do let me know if you guys would like a reading or if someone would like a energy healing. I'd be happy to. If you guys like the smaller group aspect of these, do sign up for the Destiny workshop soon, because that first group is going to be kept really small, and there will be a Facebook page where we can interact just for us, and we'll have kind of regular discussions, and that'll be a small group where the comments will be private just for us. So that'll be really fun. I'm starting to get really jazzed about that and doing a lot of the creating a lot of the curriculum for that. So also, let's see what else. There is a written component, short written component, that goes along with these chakra workshops too. It will be on my webpage and also on the blog. I'll put the blog link in the description below, and my webpage is nuttymcfreak.com, and I think that's already in the description. Ala Plum, I would love to do an energy healing for you. I think I'm probably up to one tonight because, of course, I think I'm fighting off a cold again, because I'm constantly fighting off a cold. But I'd be happy to do... oh, that's too bad. Okay, I'll see what I can do about healing some bad luck. But good luck with that. Hopefully the energy healing will help. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to pull a card for you first, so I have an idea of what we might be working with. And anybody else, let me know if they'd like a card reading. I'm using my Power Thought cards because they're nice and kind. They don't say mean things like my tarot sometimes does. Okay, this is for you. Ala Plum, I don't know if you've told me your actual name before. If you would like to, I would be happy to refer to you as something other than Ala Plum. I have the perfect living space. I see myself living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all my needs and desires. It's in a beautiful location and at a price I can afford. I hope that's true for you. All right, so I'm going to center myself, and I'm going to do a chakra healing for Ala Plum. All right, so I'm going to start with your root chakra. This is a bright red disc. It is very cloudy. So these are issues of security and safety and childhood issues. So I want you to breathe out as I breathe in, and I'm going to try and pull in some of that energy so we can clear that root chakra. I would also recommend you going back to the root chakra peace healing video from last week. Okay, here we go. I'm just sending bright red light into that chakra. This can also be issues of physical problems, so health issues. Okay, so we brought those vibrations up a little. It's still, I would say, not perfectly apple red, but it's looking better. Okay, let's move up to your sacral chakra, Robin. And this is an orange disc. And that looks pretty clear. Let's make it a little brighter though. So creativity, emotions, fertility, sexuality, all those issues. Okay, and now moving up to your solar plexus, which is a yellow disc right underneath your rib cage. That is also looking pretty clear. It's issues of power and control, also digestive issues. We'll work on that more next week as well. Okay, moving up to your heart chakra. So this is a green disc right at your heart. It's looking pretty cloudy. So maybe some love issues or heart issues. Both physical and emotional heart issues. Let's make that more of a clear green. Okay, moving up to your throat. This is a blue disc right at your throat. It's issues of communication. Also a little cloudy. So you may be having trouble speaking your truth, telling people what they need to know about you. Okay, moving up to your third eye. This is a dark blue indigo. Also cloudy. So you may not be listening to your intuition, going with your gut feelings. Okay, let's end with your crown right on top of your head. This is spirit, spirituality issues. It's also a little cloudy. So your bad luck may be getting you down spiritually as well. Okay, and let's send a bright white light all the way down through your chakras from your head. And let's send that deep, deep into the ground and root you there. Robin, I could definitely feel a lot of issues going on there for you. So, hopefully this visualization today will help, because your sacral chakra is actually really clear, so maybe going back and doing the root chakra visualization again might help. And I can definitely do a card reading for you, Tom. And Rue RPG. Oh, Brittany. Hi, Brittany. I will do a brief energy healing. I know I can hear. My son's also got a cold, so I can hear now you may be able to hear too, my husband going up and down the stairs because he must be waking up in his sleep. So if I hear that again, I'm probably going to have to cut things short because often when he wakes up in his sleep, he really wants mama when he's not feeling good. So we'll see. Okay, so this is for you, Tom. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. That's for you, Tom. Good to see you here today. And this is a card for Brittany, so I know what I'm working on. There is no blame. I release the need to blame anyone, including myself. We are all doing the best we can with the understanding, knowledge, and awareness we have. I'm so glad last week's root chakra helped you. Oh, well, yeah, tears are okay. It's a clearing out, and it does really, it really is powerful stuff. Again, your brain treats it like a physical experience you had, so as long as you're taking it seriously, it can really help clear a lot of things out. So I'm going to do a energy healing for you, Brittany. And I'm glad, I think, so just back to Robin for 1 second. So, Robin, what I was feeling for you, I think you definitely may need to revisit that root chakra. Because again, if the root chakra is blocked, things aren't moving up very well. So, it's a good, safe place to start. And visualization's a good, safe place. But if you know that they're really powerful for you, make sure you have a lot of grounding afterwards. So, something to drink. Wine is always good, if that's not an issue for you. I would have my wine here, except I'm, again, in the closet, so I have a bumpy floor here where I wouldn't want to set a wine glass. But chocolate is good. Going outside and listening to nature is good. Feeling your feet on the ground is good. All right, so this is for you, Brittany, and do an energy healing for you, and then I'm probably going to call it a night unless somebody else wants a reading. Okay. All right, Brittany. Starting at your root chakra. It is very dark. Okay, I'm going to send some serious energy into your root chakra, so I would definitely recommend doing the visualization from last week for peace. There's something going on either physically or some sort of childhood issue, something around safety and security that you really need to work through. Turning that a bright, bright red. Okay, that's looking better. All right, let's move up to your sacral chakra. A little cloudy, but not as bad. If you did the sacral chakra visualization, it may have helped to clear some things up there. All right, moving up to your solar plexus. It's yellow. A little cloudy, but not too bad. Okay, Let's move up to heart. So this is green. Issues of love. It's very cloudy. Okay, breathe out with me as I breathe in, and I'm going to try and pull some of it out. All right, there's a little bit of light coming in. Oh, that heart's not feeling too good. I'm sorry. It's better, but so now I'm gonna move to your throat, okay? The blue disc. That's feeling okay. A little cloudy. Not too bad though. Alright, let's move up to your third eye. Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. Okay, there we go. Up to your crown chakra. So this is a violet at the top of your head. Yeah, it's also pretty blocked. Alright. So now I'm going to surround your body with a white light. I'm just going to do a little bit of healing with that white light. And turn it green. So I don't know if there's some physical issues that are really blocking the root chakra, or if they're more kind of childhood issues, security issues. But I think they're slowing all of your energies down. And that heart is really blocked. So I'm going to send some pink your way too, which is love from me. I really do send love to all of you guys. I feel love when you guys come to these live videos, and I really send it out in waves to all of you. No judgment, just love. That's my mantra lately. I like to judge myself more than anybody else, but in judging myself, I often judge others as well to make myself feel better. If they're wrong, then maybe I'm right, and I'm letting go of that. That's been some of my work lately, and the perfectionism is not a good thing. So it's got to go. Stephanie, I think I'm going to have to hold off on your energy healing for tonight, but I will do a reading for you because I'm fighting this cold, I don't want to deplete all of my energy either. So I got to take a little bit of care of myself, and the energy healings really do take a lot out of me. I don't know if you saw some of the older ones, but I had one that made me really dizzy, and like I really have some really strong feelings. And Brittany, that was a pretty intense energy healing. There's quite a lot of stuff going on there for both you and Robin. So do ground yourself well, ladies, please. I don't want to leave you floating out there. So, okay. So this is for you, Stephanie. I'm so glad you're here. You're not late at all. And they're recorded, so you're never late. I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. I hope we can all love ourselves a little bit more. Sorry, I don't want to sound like a cliche, but this is hard work. I've been doing a lot of visualizations, and again, because your brain treats them as real experiences, they're hard. They're hard. They take a lot out of you. It's wonderful to know there's sort of an extra realm that you can return to, but sorry, just reading your comment, Stephanie. I will, if you jump in quickly next week, I will definitely get to you. But it's hard work, and you need to care for yourself. You know, it's like, again, I was a counselor for many years, and in counseling, you often feel worse after a session than better because you're working through hard stuff, and you need to take care of yourself, and you need to take care of yourself with this stuff too. It's hard. It's dredging up a lot of old stuff and working through it, and it's one of the reasons I love doing these visualizations. Is for me, they are really powerful therapy. They are. And I think they're powerful therapy, and also they move at your pace because you are controlling it. They really move at your pace. And as somebody who often feels too much, I can't work. I've been watching a lot of online retreats and workshops and things like that, and I really feel for the people who can go to these retreats where everyone loves each other and they're all communing with nature, and I can't do those kinds of things because I already feel so strongly to begin with that these big love fests are just too much for me. I can't take all of that in. I've got to move at a much slower pace for it to work for me. So that's one of the things I really like about visualization, is because it's something I control. You know, again, it's like a dream. I've always been able to somewhat control my dreams, and so if something's happening in a visualization that I don't like, I tell it to stop, or I leave. I've done a couple of visualizations where you were really supposed to go not just into these lower realms that we've gone into, but even deeper. And I've had some bad stuff happen that I didn't like, and one, my guide really kind of saved me, and the other one, I was told to leave, and I left. So I'm in control of it. If it gets to a point where things are happening I don't want to happen, I stop it. So I think it's really powerful therapy in that way, because you can move at your pace. So I just want to look at the comments here, and I'm really glad that was helpful to you, Brittany. Wine on the beach. What's better than that? Get your feet in some sand. I wish I could go have a glass of wine on the beach. That would be wonderful. So I would love to do a reading for you. Julianne. Okay, good. Oh, from Northern Ireland. That's awesome. I have not been to Northern Ireland yet. Ireland is one of the only places in Europe that I've actually been, other than the Amsterdam airport. I've been to London, and I've been to Cork, where we have friends in both places. And I have a good friend who's up in Northern Ireland, but I haven't seen her in many, many, many years, and I haven't gotten there. But I would love to go. So, and we're a musical family, so it was wonderful to go to Cork and visit another musician and get dragged around to all of the sessions that we never would have found in a very short trip. So, okay, so this is for you. Julianne, I like the love fest going on in my comments. It's making my day. I'll get to that soon, but I'm going to do this reading for Julianne. And then I'll talk to you about how much I love you guys. I claim my own power, and I lovingly create my own reality. I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and my experiences. Well, as I've mentioned before, I hope that resonates with you, Julianne. That's a nice one. I love these cards. I am going to go out and buy some new cards, I think. I think especially for like the Destiny Workshop and things like that, I think I'm going to buy a new card. So I do love you guys, but I hear my little boy crying again. So I'm going to end this and go take care of my little man. And I will see you next Tuesday night at 7:30. And I will read all of your comments and I will respond, although I can't respond directly to comments you make during the Hangout. I have to just respond generally. So check that general response and see if I've responded to you. Good night, guys. Bye.